We need to talk about when is the right time to go full time on your side business. When I say we need to talk about when you go full time, I'm mainly talking about when I'm going to go full time. Because it has been something that I have been tossing around and trying to find the right time to do it. And basically, the thing that has been keeping me back is the fear of the unknown. I've been doing so well with this side business, and I feel like I can make it grow so much more, so much bigger, so much faster if I did everything full time. If I did that, I would be leaving behind a job with security for a job with no security whatsoever. Only me, myself, and what I can do. I'm currently have been trying to build a house on my property. As of right now, we live in a trailer house. This thing is old, run down, and just barely getting us by. But we own 2 acres of land in the middle of bumfuck Iowa. And that is exactly what I want. I don't want to live in the hustle and bustle of a big city. I want to be in the middle of nowhere, not necessarily surrounded by cornfields, but that's what we've got. But we have set-asides beside us where it's just nature, and neighbors are a quarter of a mile away from us. It's excellent. I love it. The 2 acres of my own land, our own land. The two of us have built this, me and my wife, and now my kids, have taken this land over and cleaned it up and working towards building a house. And here I am talking about leaving a secure job that guarantees me a paycheck every week for the unknown. And I'm nervous. To be truthful, you could almost say I'm scared. And being scared is the reason why I haven't done it yet, is because I don't really know what's going to happen. Now, I have a lot of faith that I can make this work, but it's still in the back of my mind that it might not. And what if the market drops, Like, what if things crash? I mean, we're in a completely hot bull market right now, and selling cards is easy. It's not easy, but it's the easiest it's ever been, is right now. Who's to say that that is sustainable? Who's to say that that's going to continue? Nobody knows that. But I tell myself that people did this before the boom. People went full-time before the boom. People went full-time before the last boom. And they made enough money to survive on. So we've talked about the fears that I have and the things that have been holding me back. And I really just want security for my family. I feel like it is on my shoulders to provide for my family. My wife has a full-time job that gives her benefits. I don't even have benefits at my job. But I make more money than her at my full-time job. And I'm trying as hard as I can to make money on the card business. And I have been. And it's been helpful. So just to jump away from a full-time guaranteed job plus a side income and just go strictly into the side income and see if I can grow it is kind of scary. But let me tell you why I want to do it. I want to exit the rat race, man. I am so sick of selling my time to somebody else. Yes, they pay me a wage, but they're making money off of my back. And listen, there's nothing wrong with that. That is the way the world works. Unless you're an entrepreneur. I want to make money for myself. I want to earn my own money. I want to put all of my blood, sweat, and tears into something that brings me an income and doesn't really affect anybody else outside of my family. That's the main reason why I want this, and I've wanted it for so long, and I didn't know what it was until I found this. Why worry about money? Guess what? I'm working a full-time job, and I'm doing a side business, and I'm still worried about money, man. Like, what's the point? What's the point in being worried about it all the time? Yeah, I might make less money if I go into cards full time, but you know what? I enjoy the hell out of it, and it brings me joy. Painting cars is what I do for a full-time job right now. I used to love that. I really did. And now I don't anymore. And the irony is, I'm really good at it. I'm actually a really good painter. And it took me a long time to become as good as I am. And the irony is that as soon as I started to become a really good painter, that's when I decided that I didn't want to do it anymore. Now, it's not because I became good, but it's like, I don't know, man. It's like I leveled up and there was no more leveling to go, I guess. That's not the reason why I want to leave, but that's part of the reason. And just to continue with why I want to do this, if I do this soon, which I'm probably just gonna bite the bullet and just actually do it. I'll probably be making a video here in the next few weeks saying, hey, guess what, guys? I'm done. I'm done. I told him I'm leaving. And I'm going to give him a notice. But my boss, that is. But if I do this soon, I would be able to stay home with my kids all summer long. I'd be able to teach them to ride a bike finally. And build them that treehouse that I've been talking about for 3 years now. I have the perfect spot out on my property where I can build a treehouse, and I can do that. I don't have to build a big luxurious house. I could build my kids a treehouse, and it's things that I would have loved to have it's things that I would have loved to have had as a kid, and I have this dream that I want to get it done, and I just don't make time for it. I can't say I don't have time for it. I don't make time for it. And I feel like if I was doing my own card business full time, I would have more time. Maybe. Or at least I'm at home and feel like I could make the time. So yeah, man, that's the biggest thing right now that's really clawing at me is like I could spend the entire summer with my kids. We won't have to pay for daycare. My kids would be here with me all day long. I'd be working and I could step away because it's not like I have anything crazy going on. I could step away for a few hours and come back to it whenever I wanted. I could always list on eBay. I can always source cards through all of the avenues that I do. I could talk to people anytime, no problem. And we can hop in the car, and if I got to drive 2 hours to pick up a collection, they can get in the car with me and we'll go pick up the collection. So I feel like I can make my own time. And as I already said, I want to make money for myself. That is the main thing that I am focused on. That's the reason why I want my own business, is because I want my money to be my money. All of this that is going on is coming to my family, and it's not going to others. I mean, it is, because I'm buying other people's collections, and I'm dealing with an excellent card shop that the guy knows who he is. He watches my videos all the time, and I have a tremendous relationship with him, and we give each other money, and we give each other advice, and it's excellent, man. And I wouldn't trade it for anything. But what I'm saying is that the side of my business, like I buy product from him, but I'm buying it from him and supporting him, and I'm bringing it in and supporting myself and my business and my family's business. And you get out what you put in, and I know that. And because the more time that I spend on this, I make more money. It's just the way it is. The more time you spend on anything in life, the better you're going to get at it. So I feel like if I'm working 30 hours a week, 25, 30 hours a week on the side right now, if I flip that and do 50, 60 hours a week, it's only got to get better, right? Like, is the revenue going to go up? I don't know. Maybe. Hopefully. Is the profit going to go up? I hope. I would think. There's no way to know until I actually do it. And, I don't have benefits at my job anyways, man. I'm painting cars, and I have a week and a half of vacation. That's it. I have no health insurance. I have no retirement. These things from my job. I do have them, but I don't have them from my job. They don't provide them with it. They don't provide it to me. So, what's the point? What is the point? Like, the security of having a paycheck week to week is the point. But I feel like I don't need that security necessarily. I say that, and I'm stressing about wanting to do this because my cars are breaking down and the house is falling apart and yada yada yada. But we all have stuff going on, right? So I feel like if I focus all my energy into this side business, I will make it work. I have faith in myself, and I know that I can always go back and get another job. So it just feels like the time is really fast approaching, and I might jump into this thing too early. I really might. And if that's the case, so be it. You know, if it doesn't work, I can still do it on the side and go get another job. I won't feel like a failure because I tried. And that is the biggest thing. That's the thing that's hitting me right now. We have one life, and I don't want to go back when I'm 75 years old and say, man, why didn't I just go for it? Why didn't I just try? Because it wouldn't have hurt anything if I failed. Who cares? I would have learned a lesson and I would have moved forward with my life. So why regret that? That's where I'm at right now. I want to do this so freaking bad that I'm going to make it happen. That's what I want to do, and that's what I'm going to do. And if you just follow me along on my journey, I would imagine within the next, month, a couple weeks, somewhere around there, I'm just going to be like, boss, here's my resignation. You've got a month with me. And then I'm done. So stay tuned. I don't know. It might be coming soon. Every day that passes feels like I'm closer and closer, and I'm mad at myself for not doing it yet. So I'm ready, man. I'm so ready. And I just hope the numbers and everything that I've got going on is ready. But there's only one way to find out, and that's to do it. That's to do it. All right, guys. That is going to do it for this video. I appreciate you checking it out. I really appreciate the support. If you could, leave a like, comment. Let me know what you guys think. Am I absolutely insane for wanting to do this thing full time? I know there are a lot of people that are doing it full time right now, and I feel like if they can do it, why can't I? So, I don't know. And if you could subscribe to my channel, I give tips and tricks along my journey. You follow me on my journey into this crazy cardboard world. All right, we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.